Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Rifa Azizatun Nazahah, NIM 10/11/42-46, and today I will present my final project for the productivity manufacturing course. The topic of my presentation is the analysis of lean manufacturing to improve productivity in the footwear industry. The analysis is based on a case study conducted by Rocca Limashe and his team, published in 2025 in the International Journal of Recent Engineering Science. This study focused on how small and medium-sized footwear manufacturers can improve their efficiency by applying 5 lean tools such as 5S, layout planning, and work standardization.
The main objective of the research is to design and implement a lean production model that improves productivity and efficiency in small footwear company. The authors aim to reduce waste, especially in material movement and non-productive time. By using simple and proven lean method, the goal is to develop a system that doesn't rely on expensive technology, but instead uses structured techniques to organize the workplace, optimize layout, and standardize the work success. This is very relevant for small and medium enterprises that usually have limited resources but need to compete with larger companies. In this research, three main lean methods were applied. First is 5S, which stands for sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. This method helps to organize the workplace, eliminate unnecessary items, and improve safety and cleanliness. It was implemented in the sewing and gluing station where clutter was a major issue. The second method is systematic layout planning. This method focuses on analyzing the flow of materials between departments and designing a better layout. In this case, they redesigned the layout of the production area to reduce the walking distance and material movement between workstations. The third method is work standardization, where they use time studies to measure the time required for each task and created visual design to ensure every operator follows the same steps consistently. This helped to reduce variation, improve quality, and make training easier. The results of the implementation were very positive. The most important result was the increases in labor productivity. Before implementation, the workers produced 0.57 pairs of the shoes per hour. After applying the lean model, productivity increased to 0.88 pairs per hour. That's an improvement of 54.39%. In addition, the distance of material movement between stations were reduced by 17.73%. This means that workers no longer had to walk around the production area as much as before, which saved time and energy. The time to prepare materials, also known as the time to market rate, was reduced by 34.62%. The time spent in the assembly process dropped by 12.6%, and although the time for materials transfer between tasks increased, this showed that the workflow became smoother and more continuous. Productivity in this study was measured using several indicators. First, they measured the output of labor by calculating how many pairs of shoes were produced per hour per worker. Second, they measured time-related factors such as the time needed to prepare materials, process assembly, and transfer items between stations. Third, they measured the distance of material movement in meters to assess the efficiency of the new layout. These indicators were evaluated before and after implementing the lean model using tools such as time studies, diagrams, and standard worksheets. The combination of quantitative and qualitative data gives a complete picture of how the improvement affected the company. Although the result was positive, the researchers also reported some challenges. One challenge was that the model was only tested in one small company, so it may not represent other types of industries or companies. Also, the implementation period was relatively short, only 4 months. This is not enough to evaluate whether the improvement can last for the long term. Another challenge is that there was no control group, so it's difficult to separate the effect of the lean model from other factors. Lastly, like most lean implementation, the company had to deal with cultural resistance. Some employees were not used to working with structured procedures or visual controls, so they needed time and training to adaptation. In conclusion, the lean production model using 5S layout planning and work standardization was very effective in improving productivity, reducing waste, and making the workflow more efficient in a small footwear manufacturing company. My personal recommendation is that this model should be tested in more companies, especially in other sectors like textile, food processing, or furniture production. I also suggest that companies monitor the implementation for at least 6 to 12 months to evaluate long-term sustainability. In addition, providing basic training for workers and supervisors about lean principle can help overcome resistance. Lastly, even though this model is low cost, I recommend using simple digital tools like spreadsheet or visual dashboard to help monitor daily performance and make lean part of the company culture. To conclude my presentation, I hope the explanation has given you a clear and practical insight into how lean manufacturing, especially simple tools like 5S and layout planning, can significantly improve productivity even in small-scale industry. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any question, suggestion, or feedback, I will be more happy to discuss them with you. Thank you.